When it comes to getting hired, you only get one chance to impress. And since your resume is the first thing your hiring manager will see, you need to make sure it's perfect. Now, when you search for how to write a resume online, you'll find a lot of information that may not be relevant to the position you are applying for. Now, some tips are good no matter what, or no matter who you're writing for, like having good grammar and choosing the right font, but making tweaks here and there might not be enough. You're gonna have to do a lot more if you really want to impress. So what we're gonna do is talk about the 3 most important steps to writing a great resume that your employer will love. The first step is to keep it organized. Basically, you should break down your resume into 4 parts: personal information, education, work experience, and additional information. Remember, these parts should always come in this order. We'll talk more about what to actually put in these sections later on. For now, though, it's extremely important just to make sure that you've got the formatting down. Managers love to see resumes organized this way. It's the easiest to read, it looks professional, and most importantly, it shows them that you took the time to do your research. Once you've got the organization down, the next thing to focus on is making sure you're including the information in an organized way as well. That takes us to step 2, information quality. In personal information, you should include your name, email address, and phone number. This is also where your photo goes, preferably on the right-hand side. In addition, it's imperative that you include your Skype ID so that we can communicate quickly, and give us your country of citizenship so that we can know what time zone you're in. Moving on to education, things are pretty straightforward here too. The correct way to list your education is in the following order: institution, which is the school that you went to, major, and graduation date. Next, we're going to want to put the graduation date on the right to help save space. After that, put the institution name in bold. This is a very small change, but it helps your resume look 10 times better, promise. Lastly, we're going to do work experience. Work experience follows the same rules that we used for education. You put the company name in bold, you put your job title underneath it, and the dates you worked there go on the right-hand side. The only difference is we're going to want to put between 3 and 5 bullet points underneath each listing to explain a little about what your responsibilities and duties were. By the way, it is crucial to put the most recent experience first. That goes for both education and work. Now, we're going to move on to the last step, language. Once you've met all of the basic criteria from steps 1 and 2, you can start to look closer at how you're writing, so that you can make sure that you sound professional. The main thing to remember is that action verbs are your friends. They should be used to start every bullet point in your work experience section. They make your writing sound deliberate, confident, and mature. Here's some great examples of bullets with action verbs. Now, the action verb rule also applies to your personal information. In addition, if you want to include a personal statement, make sure to keep it short and sweet. No more than 3 single-spaced lines. And whatever you do, don't use slang. Easy enough, right? It can take a couple of tries to get it perfect, but as long as you follow these steps, you'll have a resume that's all but guaranteed to get you your dream job. Before you submit it though, you should make sure to read over it and make some revisions if necessary. So how do you do that? Well, before anything else, take a break. You've earned it. Plus, taking some time away from your screen gives your brain a chance to refresh itself. That way, when you come back, you might notice some things that you didn't notice earlier. During your revisions, by the way, try asking yourself the following questions. Do all the listings in your work experience have 3 to 5 bullet points? Did you include the start and end dates for your education and work experience? And are your most recent experiences listed first? When you're done making revisions, all that's left to do is show your reader what makes you unique. To do that, we're going to add our 4th and final section, additional information. And we're going to put this at the bottom of the page. In additional information, you can include everything about yourself that you want employers to know. Are you an expert piano player? Do you like rock climbing? If so, put it here. Employers love to see a little personality when they're reviewing resumes. Your qualifications are important, don't get me wrong, but employers care just as much about what makes you, you. Plus, additional information is a great place to include any awards or extra certifications that you've earned. Just have fun with it, and don't be afraid to show off. Once you're finished, you will have a fantastic resume on your hands that's ready to submit whenever you're ready. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to let us know in the comments if this video was helpful. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell icon so that you never miss a video.